Vamos a tratar de terminar el Assassin's Creed. No nos queda nada ya. Ya los últimos pasos. Hemos llevado 90 horas de juego. 90 horas. Está larguísimo el juego y me falta todavía hacer unas misiones secundarias, pero lo más seguro que no las streamee. Las haga, pero no las streamee, las haga por fuera. Quiero seguir presentando otros juegos en el canal. Así que vamos a ver si podemos mejorar la damita. Mide 17 y el hacha mide 9. Pero no hay una arma disponible para él. No he dicho nada. Días estuve jugando. Voy a llegar aquí a esta atalaya y esta atalaya antes de irnos a reportar. El río puedo llegar a la atalaya esa. Vamos bien, digo yo que vamos bien. Ahí está ya adelante.
Cowards! Cowards! On water! The yellow for water! Damn it!
sacar es hacer los errores de la... Me han salido hasta ahora dos errores de programación. No me acuerdo exactamente el nombre que tiene. En vez de jugar con ellos, juegas con la chica esta que está conectada al anime. Se han actualizado hoy y voy a decir una cosa. Se han activado en el equipo una ambient light mejor que el que tenían. No sé si fue por los drivers o qué, pero ya les digo que ese ambient light que tiene ahora mismo no lo tenía antes el equipo. Bien, activamos esta atalaya de aquí y miramos que no hay nada más que buscar por aquí. ser que sí se repita el movimiento. Voy a decir que no. A este pueblo porque creo que a este pueblo tiene que haber un puerto.
This area is off limits. Troll cursed corruption lurks here. By Odin, the Neething curse is lifted.
Así que vamos para la ciudad de Eivor. Darle a la chica, que ya la hemos hecho la última misión, a ver qué nos dice.
Yes, one more. And only because you all have such good taste. Greetings.
What do you have today?
Jarro. Vale. Vamos a pedirle contactos al carajito este.
Have you got a contract for me?
I have requests that may or may not involve violence. Interested? A trusted courier has gone missing. Just think of the reward while you work. Keep you motivated.
I'm off. Be well, friend.
Goodbye for now. Yes, one more, and only because you all have such good taste.
Habíamos dicho que el arma tenía 120, 35, 110. Es más fuerte la que tiene Rada ahorita que la que tengo yo.
This one begins a long time ago at a desert.
The Wolfka! So glad to see you. A new letter.
Ah, una carta de Billy. Mira, me regalaron un hacha.
Pleasure to see you, Eivor.
I want to see the Alliance map. I have changed my mind. Shall we?
Please, Eivor. Not now. Not with Sigurd there.
I should go.
Begins a long time ago at a desert oasis, far away. A place of mystery, wonder, and a temple to a hidden god. The guardian of this temple...
You look well today, Eivor.
Jorvik is now free of the Order's influence.
Brilliant as ever, my friend. Thank you for all you have done. Ah, here is something for you. An odd letter arrived a few days ago, signed by one calling himself...
A poor fellow soldier of Christ.
That's right. Someone you know.
Not by sight. But this soldier has intimate knowledge of the Order. He's the reason I've found them so easily in the cities.
The letter says you must travel to Winchester, visit God's house and look for a man in white. Then recite this passage. When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom.
All right. I will speak with Randvi, get a fuller picture of all this.
Do you need something?
Ok.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
Hello, Eivor. I've charted new maps.
What have you got for me today?
This was a fun one to chart. I've marked the location on your map. This could be very useful.
Creo que en principio... Es que no le veo mucho.
Let me update your map with this.
Dinero que para comprarlos todos.
You might find something interesting there. There, you should be able to find it easily now. Always easier to follow a map. I'll add this location to your map. Keep an eye out for wild animals here. Your map has been revised. Done for now?
Claro, tío, ¿tú qué crees?
I must be on my way now. Goodbye.
Be safe out there.
Yo todavía creo que nadie la ha comprado tanto el mapa como lo he hecho yo exactamente. Es que por aquí había...
I said to take care. Did I not say to take care?
Winfield, Betham, you look dour for festival goers.
I'm not dour, I'm furious. My fool of a son released the cattle we were raising for the feast. Just let them go.
You let them go. Why?
Would you believe it's because I am a lone wolf who says damn the rules? Would you believe I took them to the river for one last graze, but one of the cows looked at me strangely, and I got scared?
That I believe. Do you want me to get them back for you?
Take Bertham with you. Perhaps you can protect him from the terrifying cattle. Go on, love. Go with Abel.
Very well.
Where were you when the cow frightened you?
Across the river, that away. I'm not genuinely afraid of cattle, but the look in this one's eyes, I thought it might hurt me. They're big cows.
Perhaps this is an opportunity to overcome that fear you claim not to possess.
What is happening over there?
This is where it happened. They shouldn't be too far.
Good. Let's begin tracking. Cast about this land, my friend. There's one. What do you say we turn this into a hunt? A quicker slaughter and fresh meat for the feast.
All right. But I won't get too close. You made that look all right. One down. That should mean 3 to go. You think it's strange?
I need your eyes, my friend.
You think it's strange that I don't know how to hunt?
I think it's unusual. I would be happy to teach you, Bertham. Much as I imagine you'd rather be taught by Maida.
No. I think I would rather learn from you.
Follow then, and keep your eyes open for your errant cattle. Look there, Bertham. Another cow, and your first lesson.
All right. Show me.
I understand this is daunting. Even domesticated creatures possess a worthy strength. And so, even in slaughtering and eating them, we must show them respect. I do not begrudge you your fear.
Thank you. I begrudge myself quite a bit. I feel quite foolish.
Bertham, tell me more about Maida. Now, learn to wield the bow. Arrow rests in the string. Pull it back, breathe, aim, and release.
You make a challenging thing sound simple. I hope you aren't too annoyed that you need to look after me today. And clean up.
What do you see?
Too annoyed that you need to look after me today. And clean up my mess.
If anything, this is more relaxing a day than I have enjoyed in recent memory.
Oh, there! I see the last one!
Well done. You're now a tracker. Perhaps that can be your role. You track, Maida shoots.
Did you see that, Eivor?
It took me a moment to believe it. Fine work, Cowfearer. You have overcome your enemy.
Please don't make that my new nickname.
I will think on it.
Thank you, Eivor. Oh, this part is tougher than I thought. Maida won't believe I've done this, nor will my mother.
Bertham, are you really scared by a cow? That seems unlikely for a farmer's boy.
Well, if I tell you what really happened, will you tell anyone?
Never.
It's to do with Maida. She's always saying I'm so soft and sweet and kind and lovely.
All good things.
It's terrible. Who wants sweetness? I want to be brave and manly. I thought if I let the animals go, I could hunt them myself and show her I was a good provider and strong. But then I took out my bow and the cow did look at me. And I did get frightened. So that part isn't entirely false.
There's nothing wrong with having a good heart. I'm sure Maida is fond of you because you are a kind young man, not in spite of it.
Thank you, Eivor. I hope you're right. But all the same, I do intend to brag. Just a little. I feared asking this of Maida. But do you ever feel sorry for the creatures? That you must hurt them so?
I do not seek to cause them suffering. I aim for the heart, that it might be a quick death.
Can't imagine being so skilled. Maida is much the same way. One shot, rabbit dead, clean.
No good can come of this. Just put it into them. What could they be so upset about? It is not a good sign.
Bertham, did you manage not to hurt yourself?
Winfried, I give you your son, Bertham the Beast Slayer.
The Beast Slayer! Oh, you should have seen me out there, Mother. I was a terror with an arrow. But I should go.
Go? Where?
I want to show Maida while the blood is still fresh. See you at the feast.
Well, Eivor, thank you. Whatever you did out there, I'm pleased for it.
Good day. While you were away, your Jómsvíkingar helped to serve other Jarls. Here is the tribute they earned.
I will see you later, friend.
Guardian of this temple was a proud,
A pleasure to see you again, Eivor.
a protector of holy wisdom.
Good day, Eivor.
see you, darling?
I want to see the Alliance map.
Habían dicho Winchester, ¿verdad? Aquí está Winchester.
Python received a message from Winchester. From someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Your hidden ally. Very interesting. More targets, I assume.
Yes. So what do you think? Could it be a trap?
As a West Saxon stronghold, Winchester will be a rather unwelcome place for you. But that is nothing you cannot handle. If you go, do not go boldly.
Creo que ya esta es la última misión que nos dan.
I will make my way to Winchester. The letter asked me to meet a man in white at a house of God, and then recite this phrase. When pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly cometh wisdom.
A passage from their holy book, I believe. Interesting. Go with care.
Eivor, darling, how nice to see you.
Just came to give you a kiss.
How sweet of you, love. Come here. Eivor, darling, how nice to see you.
What about we spend a bit of time? Just you and me.
I like how you think. Come over here.
Van a ver Netflix. Ah, bueno. A ver. Voy a viajar mentira, más primero las misiones doradas, que son corticas, es solamente cargarte a un tío y ya. De las misiones de guerra había una que me había interesado que se llamaba la boda roja, así como lo de Juegos de Tronos. Me hubiese gustado hacerla, pero no pude completarla por un tema laboral en ese momento. Es cuando me vuelve a aparecer.
Sunan, guide me. I should not be seen in this area.
You have my sincere thanks, friend. Odin bless you, brave bearer.
What do you see, Sunan?
Oh, my brother! Die!
del día de hoy.
They will attack on sight here.
Hey, hold on. You're away. There. Work with me. Go up! Down you! I'll keep the rat busy! Shit! Flank the Indian! Press hard! Could use a spear! Life for that! Get behind if you can! Vengeance is mine! Watch my lead! Together, lads, we have this. Take
Have a look, Sunan.
Come on then.
Your time in Midgard is over now.
Vamos a ir al pueblo para comprarle la daga al carajito. Se va a salir del juego, ya van a ver.
temple was a proud man, kingly in nature, but not in fact. A protector of holy wisdom. Always nice to see a friendly face. So if you see any about, send them my way.
Have you got a contract for me?
Another day, another series of tasks that require a keen eye and a talent for violence. Interested? There will be contracts when the mood strikes you.
What do you have today?
Ok, tiene... Es como una armadura. Podemos ver. Ah, no, no es una armadura, es un escudo. Pero los escudos yo no los uso. Tiene esta capucha de alto elfo. Y tiene este cuchillo. Voy a comprar el cuchillo.
Everything we sell has been time-tested, Reda approved.
I must take my leave. So long.
See you later. The guardian of this temple was a proud man, kingly in nature.
Lo que tenemos ahora mismo es este equipado de 35.
A protector of holy wisdom.
Hello. Nice to see Sigurd back where he belongs.
I would like to see what you have in stock.
You have a keen eye for quality.
Ah, mira, la garra, el cuchillo que me vendió el carajito no se puede mejorar. Vale, me parece bien.
Nothing else I can do for you?
Nada por ahora.
I have to go. See you soon.
Put that gear to good use out there.
Seat of King Alfred's power, where hawk shit stains my boots. I will find the man in white in their god's house. This must be the house of their timid god. They built him a rich dwelling. Please, there must be some other purpose for my life.
You have not left the church in days. The stench offends even God knows.
I have been looking at this scripture for hours. What troubles you? God will speak to me, I know it. He will show me my true path.
God's light will show him his path. Maybe I can illuminate the lectern somehow to cease his prattling.
See his light.
A sign? God in heaven, give him a sign. Set him on his true path, far away from me.
Yes, illuminate me, O Lord, illuminate me. Send me a sign, O Lord. Illuminate my true path. For you are the shepherd, and I am the lamb who follows your lamp. You are the light of the world. So do these rays mean something? Your meaning is unclear, God of gods. Please, there must be some other purpose for my life. I must follow his beacon. Leave me be. I am deep in contemplation. Send me a sign, O Lord. Illuminate my true path. For you are the shepherd and I am the...
The Lord takes the best of us to see the side.
Bishop Aelfirth? He is not with God. He is locked in the flaming crypt where all heretics go.
Hush, they'll hear you.
Satis ratus sedates, sint piorum ambulare in athris domus Dei, et ingens prestigia fecit de paradiso
Tabas in Felis ora tumuli
Even the mighty fall. And God's servant, the bishop.
A Dane treads the cobbles of God's house. In search of Christ's redemption, I hope.
Your Christ can wait his turn. It is you I've come to see.
Is that so?
When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom. You know these words, and you know why I speak them.
I do. But I am not yet satisfied that you are the one for the task ahead. As Jesus said unto Thomas, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Speak the deeds of Christ in order. Only then will you cometh unto my Lord.
If I must dance to your tune, tell me where to step.
In books one may find such wisdom. We had many in England, before the Danes burned our churches. A few yet remain nearby. Or perhaps a more pious soul in need of charity will reward you with a lesson.
I have nothing for you now, but I will return.
Even the mighty fall. And God's servant, the Bishop Aylesworth, was mighty indeed in defense of his God. He was a man of surpassing vigor.
He bathed in the river, so a gentle wash brings them closer to their God.
Meek as a lamb. God called Aylesworth to sit beside him. And Aylesworth answered, his body gone to earth. And his sister weeping, mourning alone.
He rose from the dead? A nice trick, and not easily done. Their God brings them light, just as Baldur does. Light as bright as the summer sun.
Speak the deeds of Christ in order.
God breathed on the water, and in the Jordan River he was cleansed of all sin.
His baptism.
The women came with offerings, but they could not find him when they looked among the dead.
His resurrection.
On the mountain his face shone like the sun, and he became light.
His transfiguration. Thou art weighed in the balances, and found wanting. Perhaps you should try again. Speak his story, in order.
On the mountain his face shone like the sun, and he became light.
His transfiguration.
The women came with offerings, but they could not find him when they looked among the dead.
His resurrection.
God breathed on the water, and in the Jordan River he was cleansed of all sin.
His baptism. Thou art weighed in the balances, and found wanting. Perhaps you should try again. Speak his story, in order.
Pero primero fue purificado en el río.
God breathed on the water, and in the Jordan River he was cleansed of all sin.
His baptism.
On the mountain his face shone like the sun, and he became light.
His transfiguration.
The women came with offerings, but they could not find him when they looked among the dead.
His resurrection. And Jesus said, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness. Well spoken.
Are the riddles done?
That is not for me to decide, for I am not the one who summoned you. If you follow, I will lead you to him.
I solved your riddle. Now all I get is silence. Who am I to meet?
Shh. Even a fool, when he keeps silent, is considered wise.
Yet men become wise by speaking with other men. They grow foolish when keeping to silence.
Hush! You're prattling a friend's God's ears.
We're here.
May Christ, whose terror scares away the foul throngs, make with me a strong covenant. Was God's lesson instructive?
I learned that your God fears death, just as mine do, just as every man does.
Yet through our Lord, we may achieve life everlasting in his glorious presence. Perhaps you missed that detail.
Do all the priests in Winchester have this same skill for drama? You risk your life, Alfred King.
I have invited you here to speak on equal terms. Do the Dane laws of hospitality not apply in Wessex?
You gifted my Jarl to that whelp from the Order of Ancients, the warrior Fulke.
Fulke was an enemy of Wessex. But it seems someone has already removed her threat from my lands.
If you did not hear it was me, you have now.
Impressive. The Order of Ancients has surely been crippled by her loss.
How much do you know of this order?
Only this and little more. This letter, signed by one who calls himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ, warns of a plot against my life.
The gallows, the quill, the Sikhs. 3 men eager to kill you.
2 now. The Bishop Aelfirth is dead. He was the Sikhs, so far as I can tell.
And a humble servant of your God. That must sting.
Still, his death has strengthened Christian fellowship in Winchester. I pray the deaths of his colleagues will do the same.
You have faced warriors like me many times before, and many times you have lost or been cheated. Why trust me now?
I have men in London and Jorvik. Men who send me reports on the rise and fall of the tides of war. Not long ago, men and women of some influence were murdered in those places. In oddly specific circumstances. When I received this letter from our poor fellow soldier, it did not take long to work out why. I don't know your motive, nor what you hope to gain. All I ask is that you finish the work you have begun, before these fallen souls infest England further.
I should let the Order kill you. It would speed our conquest of England.
You may remove the organs of state. The cancer will remain.
Then promise me a reward I can sing about. A healthy king's weight in silver.
Very well. As much as you can carry. This morning, my reeve, Goodwin, was not at his post.
A man you trust.
Goodwin was following the clues given in this letter when he disappeared.
Where was he last seen?
At his house, by the west gate. You may find something there. Eivor, compose yourself while you are my guest. My city is not a battlefield.
Not yet, great king, but the day will come.
Vale.
I need to find this reeve, Goodwin.
Ut congregentur ad Marcus et Dixit ad vulgares de terra superbus est lo venite audite verbum Domini nostri Iesu Nazareno eras. Ut non videtur eis nimis et alio considerare. Condemnabitur inconvenientes calciamentas sunt mihi. Ich tarde so.
Goodwin's gone, and guards sniffing around. So where would they have taken him? Papers thrown in the fire. Goodwin covering his tracks, while the guards destroying evidence. broken bowls, food scattered. They took him by force. There must be a garrison in the city. A violent struggle with the guards. They must have taken him to Winchester's garrison. Someone disagrees with Alfred educating the people of Winchester.
Why, Lord Harry Wall, you are a thief and a fiddler. Give me the juice.
I see you, little mice.
The quill has eyes everywhere.
This place is heavily guarded.
I want to talk to you.
You'll get nothing from me. I'm as loyal as the king's hounds.
Go, Zulin.
We have this! How dare you!
The prisoners might know something.
We're starving. My baby son close to death.
Felling trees, chiseling rock from the earth, and for what? To build more prisons for men who steal apples.
surely with us.
To get on the other side.
Knock the idiot down!
I'm looking for the Reeve.
Selwyn? That bastard said I stole an apple. You'll see me hang for it.
Not Selwyn. Reeve Good.
Sí, Nike, ¿qué tal, Nike? Disculpa que no te haya respondido. Sí, estoy jugando en PC por.
Thick walls and thicker guards. A place to keep a valuable man.
I'll have to try that myself.
y no lo tengo a full resolución. Lo tengo en alta nada más. Si lo pongo a full, sí juego bien, sin problema. Pero siento a veces que va como que muy lento en el... a transmitir, para hacer el streaming, y le suelo bajar un poquito el...
A Dane in Winchester? These are strange times.
King Alfred sent me, pleading from his bended knee to find someone.
I know Alfred well enough to spot a bloody lie when I hear it. If he did send you, he was standing tall and proud.
That he was, and you are the man I've come to find, Goodman. Do you know why?
If I had one guess, to find these heretics from the Order of Ancients and bury them so deep, even God would need a shovel.
So where do we start digging?
My research should help us. If they haven't burned it already, it'll be somewhere nearby.
I will find your research. Now go before they find their wolf has fled his cage.
Let's regroup beyond the walls!
Selwyn ordered executions for petty theft and mudslinging. A husband and wife, to be carried out soon. Blocked from the other side.
esta puerta la que abrí.
Jammed. Need to get on the other side. Goodwin's research against the Order of Ancients.
I am grateful for your help.
It is a brazen move to arrest Alfred's favorite reeve.
This so-called order are nothing but deviled shit peddlers.
Shit peddlers who have wormed their way into every crevasse of your country. They are dangerous.
I didn't catch your name, did I?
Eivor, of the Raven clan. Scourge of Mercia, if that name does not rattle some recognition.
Well, Eivor, when our three heretics smolder on a heap of ash, we'll down a cup of ale together and share our distaste of Mercians like old friends.
Alfred believed at least one is dead. Your Bishop Aelfirth was the sixth.
Bugger. Half of Winchester is in mourning for that nun-groper.
I found this nailed on a door. The quill wields words like a knife.
A disputation of tutelage. Pretty chatter with poisoned intent. I will look into this more.
The gallows. What do you know of him?
Must be another reeve, I'm sure of it. Only we have the power to mete out justice, and this one would walk with cocksure righteousness.
The gallows had you arrested. So he must command the law.
Reeve Selwyn. Of course. That hedge pig has brought down laws like a hammer on Winchester, executing sinners on spurious charges in the square.
Could it be another?
He's the man. He's the only one who fits. End his terror, Eivor.
Winchester mourns a good bishop and a strong, virile man. May he find his peace with God.
Falta este por descubrir. Este por descubrir.
Good people of Winchester, open your eyes. See how Alfred's lofty ideals are weighed down in this mire of human effluence. These prisoners before you do not live by Alfred's laws. They live above them. They wallow in shit, only guided by their own perversity. Hubert here, his wits addled by ale, spoke false of Bishop Aelfirth, our pious servant of Winchester, who even now lies cold in his grave shroud.
Aelfirth was no man of God. He'll burn for his sins.
Your wife is a baying shrew, Hubert. Is there a man here who has not supped rancid meat from her cup?
When will your work be done, Selwyn? When all of Winchester falls to your justice?
Between his Strickland moves. Quality! Quality, Erla!
Winchester has passed judgment, Hubert. May God have mercy on your cankerous soul.
There are rats in the grain store. Alfred has set the trap.
There is no longer freedom in Winchester.
None is safe from his blade.
Winchester, you will not have justice! Who dares to defy Alfred's laws? The degenerates must be punished! You are the enemy of Winchester!
As it should. He's the worst criminal of them all.
perverter of justice. Who dares execute the king's noose?
It is not in Alfred's name that you carry out your work. You are the Order's executioner.
You peer through the veil, but you do not see clearly. Alfred's laws are a slave's fever dream. He offers shit-soaked beggars a seat at his table, where the meek devour the strong. Who best to judge the fate of the wretched many, if not the strong and worthy few?
To protect your people, you must sheathe your hand in an iron glove. You grind your heels into the backs of freedmen, not those who deserve it.
The Order condemns all men to pain. For all men are but a shadow of the perfection we should know. The perfection of the Ancient Ones.
You are only a man, Reed. One dead branch on a fast-dying tree. I should meet with Goodwin, see what he has found on the quill.
This quill's wrong!
Selwyn is dead. His lies poisoned everyone against us, and for what?
Some only care for their own power and position. I'm sorry I could not save your husband.
My son is not an orphan today. You did more than enough.
Blocked from the other side.
Why does Alfred not do something? See my wares. This could be very useful. Seems like you're expecting trouble. Nothing else?
Sí, señora, gracias.
I must be on my way now. Goodbye.
Solo me faltarían 9 para mejorar la otra daga.
Canis belli cubili exarsit. Sit faciem vimporfelium et ambulato per iuga. Non cum canibus adolibitque felini mendacium et humilis. Vel focibis auide.
A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Does Magister Batter not teach you the scriptures?
Magister Batter is a horse's dangles.
And here is the axe I used to swat a fly.
You have ventured from your burrow.
And you have plunged my city into chaos. I had hoped you would use the lessons of your subtler gods.
We have no subtle gods.
If the gallows is truly dead, perhaps we can allow cautious revelry?
I did only what I agreed to, Alfred. If your crown now weighs heavy, I would gladly take it from you.
Forgive my outburst. God sowed in me a passion, but English prose is an instrument long out of tune.
We all want better for our people, don't we, Eivor? Yours and ours.
The quill remains. What do we know?
The decay of learning has been gentle in Wessex. We enjoy the office of wise men, but we have neglected the study of wisdom.
The quill preys on this lapse.
Did you discover more from the writings I found?
I did. The quill is calling the children of Winchester to arms. Now we know why so many children scurry through the streets, feral and untutored.
I can talk to some, see where they lead me.
Good. Find me at the alehouse when you're done. And try not to scare the piss from any of them.
We Norse are the monsters of your Saxon mother's bedtime tales. I promise nothing. I see you, child. Come.
The bad Reeve, Selwyn. I saw you punish him in the square.
He hurt many people.
Yes. He hurt my mother to death. Then took her good luck charm. Perhaps you found it? A little carved tree. It is all I have to remember her by.
Such a sad story. Take this. Perhaps it will keep you off the streets and out of trouble.
For me? Oh, thank you.
Spry, little mouse. Will you lead me to your quill?
Heaven will...
Very poetic. But he's going to be buried in the
Get off me, you loaf!
Stop struggling and give back that apple.
Apple? I didn't screw nothing! Get your hands off me, cowbrat!
You little street rat.
You there, little cut purse.
Keep your beak out, Nosy! I'm starving!
Godspeed! You'll set Winchester ablaze!
Roly-poly mutton man, you can't catch me!
God help me. I'd rather be shoveling dung in Malvern again.
What is that boy doing all the way up there?
God will punish you! Like a fresh hen's egg! Come on, there, Super! It's yours for the taking! My dog!
Show me what lies ahead.
You again? You should mind your own beeswax.
Elwyn, is it? You wield fire like the flaming Jotnar.
It was burning when I found it. Hot days like this, things just go whoosh. Well? Oi! Wigbert, you great moon calf.
Hand it over, Alwyn. We saw your little shadow take it. What you looking at?
I'm not sure. Looks like an old lady's been rolling in shit with all the other ugly sows. A hog in a dress, maybe?
I don't do that!
Me apuñala y...
showed them.
Trouble seems to follow you.
And I wriggle out of it like a slippery eel. Why are you following me?
I'm looking for the quill, so I'm asking you, his little worker bees.
Us? Working for the quill? Shows what you know.
Is that so?
I am innocent as a lamb. They were the quill's thugs and you killed them. Wouldn't want to be in your boots.
It sounds like you owe me your life.
This one's brave and strong. Might be able to help us.
So you are not working for the quill?
We steal to stay alive and out of the quill's clutches.
But you know where I can find him.
They come up from the sewers like rats. Go on, give him what you took. Maybe he can save us. Good luck, Dane. Try not to get maimed and all that.
Go, my eyes. Let's see you, old friend.
I should watch out for a mousetrap.
I didn't get nothing today. I'm going to marry King Alfred, but Magister and he's going to whisk me away from all this toil. Everyone died and left me alone on the streets.
There's never enough food. I'm always starving.
Now, Elwyn. Few have the wit that you and I possess. Most see the world in simpler terms, where we are the weaker sex.
A broodmare who preys on innocence, and you brag about strength.
How little you know. Defend your mistress!
You die now! And now, you die! Break it! Firing time! You can't beat me! Into the ground! Have a safe flight for you!
Do you believe in
Aelfirth's roof. Does she flee to the bishop's house?
We shouldn't love nu! Fundia!
Survey.
Hey! Eat this! God is with me!
Oh, your wit. The Dane wants my blood. Show yourself, murderer! Come, child. Whisper what you've learned, and Mother will give you a treat.
Coward. Using children to spy and steal for your order.
To educate them. Give me a child until he is 7, and I will give you the man. Or woman. What use are letters when a child can only write his name in pig shit? Or wisdom in a woman when she cannot wield it beyond her heart? I taught little Alwyn so much more. Saved her from a life less worthy. She will find enlightenment in the Order, just as I did. If I could save them all, I would.
But you cannot. You have corrupted too many to save too few.
My order is the only way forward. It can quench our thirst for knowledge. if only Alfred's slave faith is defeated! And what would you sacrifice for infinite knowledge?
An immeasurable gift. Why refuse it?
Not their innocence.
A pity. Non requiescat in pace.
Goodwin said to meet him at an alehouse nearby.
mi suerte. Ni se tuerza. Es cosa de comisa.
Be my eyes, Sunan.
From Miss Sawis!
Elder will slap on hedges, min fair.
Eivor!
Is this where Justice hides when she is tired?
Hides? Splood, no. This is a wake, my friend. A celebration to ease the quill on her way to eternal damnation.
You heard.
Hilda's were not the only eyes in Winchester. My spies tell me stories of an avenging angel striking down the unworthy.
I've been called worse.
Be thou hail, hail Dorbana. That's Life Destroyer in our dialect.
I sat easy with my kinsbane, old honey waves alive in my horn, and my eyes on the door, expecting my death, yet unafraid.
You're quite safe with me, Dane. For now. If the mead is fresh and the air is cool, you may often find a friend even amongst your enemies.
I could use someone like you in my settlement, with ink on his fingers and a sense of honor.
I would love to devote myself to the study and practice of the law. There is a weariness in war I wish I could shake off.
Impossible. Even in death, our battles will rage on. It is the way of things.
I must thank you before the ale dulls me. By cutting the order down to size, you have given England a hope of unity. It must be a sour apple to swallow, knowing that you are the last of Winchester's enemies.
Are you sure the Sikhs is dead?
The bishop is dead, that's certain. And if the bishop was the Sikhs is dead. A transitive property of mortality, you see.
I do not believe it. Too much theatre in Winchester. Overwrought prayers and wailing women.
Well, you could pay your respects and see for yourself. The funeral is today.
If he rots, I will leave with my silver. But if he lives, there's work to be done.
Watch your step, Eivor. He'll be a hefty corpse in death. Alive, he'd be much bigger. Whether you find or make a corpse, meet me at the Witten with your report.
The Lord will see us prevail!
If the bishop is worm meal, then here should be the proof.
A sad day for Winchester.
Maybe now God will reward us with a man who truly believes in him.
Such a grisly fate. Did you know Aelfred?
By reputation, I did. He was no friend of Alfred's. I once had them quarrelling into Witten.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Makes no odds to me. But I'm sorry for Harriet. She cared so much for him. More than a sister should.
Did you know Bishop Aelfred?
Barely. But can you still smell the burned flesh? It's rife across the whole graveyard.
Do you not see? I am in prayer.
May we speak of your brother's death?
Have you no shame? Leave me.
I will leave you in peace then.
Only his face was burned. That seems like a strange accident. And this corpse's build is slight, frail. Goodwin said Aelfirth was a brute.
A stranger comes to Wember.
You do not mourn like they do.
Wember is always here, helping the sleeping, singing to them, so they are not frightened before they meet God.
The sleeping? You mean the dead?
Wember helps the monks. Dig, dig, dig.
You dig the graves. Did you bury Aelfirth?
Have you seen Layoff? My poor friend. Poor Layoff.
Layoff? What happened to him?
Sleeping. Sleeping like my dog when I hugged him too hard.
Someone heard Layoff.
Yes. And while he slept, they stole his face.
Not just stolen, but burned.
Threadbare clothes. Did they belong to Wember's friend? This funeral was a shadow play. The order killed an innocent, burned his face so no one could tell, and interred him in Aelfirth's place.
His sister knows more than she lets on.
What now?
A pretty show you have laid on here. But I know the truth.
You would dare speak to me? When my poor brother Aelfirth lies cold in his shroud.
Your brother is the Sikhs, and no more dead than I am.
Heresy. My brother was the Bishop of Winchester.
When Goodwin got too close to the truth about your brother's place in the Order, you buried him. Or rather, you buried another in his place. The poor gravedigger's friend. Burning his face so no one would know.
How did you... No, I...
Your brother is not in that crypt. Tell me where he is before more lives are lost.
I will not tell you anymore. Guards! All right, have your way. They won't do you any good. Guards, protect me! Why will you not leave me alone?
Enough of this cat and mouse. Where's your brother, the one they call the Sikhs?
He is a ghost now, but he will make himself flesh once more of the Witten. And Alfred will be king no more.
He means to kill Alfred.
Regicide? No. The king will step aside and Aelfrith will lead us all, risen and resplendent as the Lord.
You are a damned fool. Show me. The Sikhs must be hiding in the crowd, biding his time to strike at Alfred.
Decay of English prose has been creeping. Not priest, clerk, or abbot can turn the letter of their sermons from Latin to English. And how can we understand God's words if they are not spoken in our tongue? Aelfrith is dead, and we mourn him. But the foul deeds of the unrighteous are sown among our holy deeds, like cockles and tare in a field of wheat. Education, wisdom, enlightened thought. This will raise us above the sins of our fathers. These are...
Help!
How sweet is the shepherd's pipe when he calls his lambs to slaughter. I was born to Christians in the northern wilds. My mother would cradle me beneath the stars and whisper, dove-like, God watches over you. Then your people came, and God fixed his stout eye as they slit her throat for a copper ring. No stars threw down their spears as barbarians smeared her blood through fields of broken wheat. God watched all, and I hated him.
It may be Alfred's God was testing you. A trial you failed.
Alfred's God is weak. Yet he would chain us all in his service, from our first breath to our death rattle. My order wishes to break these mind-forged manacles. I am the wolf in lamb's wool.
He takes on the role of a god himself. A worthy path to walk. A wolf is but a walking feast for ravens.
One more gift for you, Dane. A deadly truth, if you can find it. With my death, the Order will not die. It will only transform into something far worse for all of us.
Elfirth will not cheat Loki's dread daughter twice.
I owe you my life.
An irony not lost on me, Alfred.
My king, we'll go by back streets to the Old Minster. Eivor may find us there when all has settled.
Aelfirth, my love! No! Curse you, Dane! My brother served God.
He was not a Christian. He abhorred your god.
But why strike him down? Have you no compassion for good men?
We both have more questions than answers. But if you know this key, perhaps we can help one another. Where is its home?
You treated me with kindness, but this damned order, their machinations killed my brother, so the rest may rot. Take this key to the ruins beneath the bishop's house. You may find answers there.
Vale. Hostia, ahora hasta aquí. Me cago en su puta madre.
Fate be my eyes. If Aelfirth's sister spoke true, I will find answers in the ruins. This must be it. The door to Aelfirth's secrets. I will send this to Hytham. He may make some sense of it. Everything they did was to undermine Alfred. She lied to me. There's nothing here of the Order. I should see Alfred for my reward.
Come forth, Eivor.
Here is far enough.
When wrongdoers came to devour my flesh, these enemies stumbled and fell.
Have the laws of hospitality been thrown out, Alfred? I did exactly as we agreed.
That you did. But do not mistake necessity for friendship.
You are a man of your word, a man of God.
Indeed. By his example, I live my life. Goodwin?
Here is the only silver fit for one of your dragon boats. A reminder of Christ's sacrifice and our charity.
This too I offer you. Live here among us in peace as a Christian, or die a pagan in a blood-soaked field. All you have to lose is life everlasting.
And if I choose neither?
He offers you hope, Eivor. A life of purpose, above and beyond this one. You'd be a fool to refuse.
Your reign will end, King of the West Saxons. Raven wings will beat until your throne crumbles to dust.
You were wrong, Goodwin. This one is beyond saving.
¿Qué va a hacer? Creo. O sea, después que me regalan la copa de plata esa.
You had your chance, damn you!
I did not want it. Damn you, Alfred.
me, brother!
I will return to Hytham and Ranvi. They will want to know what happened here.
Sencillamente tengo que huir. Ah, mira, uno de los que me faltan.
You're pretty cocksure for a child.
You would be too if you had miracle legs.
Miracle legs? They seem pretty normal to me, girl.
Looks can be deceiving. Have you heard of the great Pheidippides, the mighty hero of old? Ran all the way from Marathon to tell the king they won the battle. Then guess what happened? He only fell down dead.
Dead? From running?
It was very far. Girls can't fight. It's the rules. But like Pheidippides, I'm going to be the fastest messenger who ever lived.
So when the Norse defeat the Saxon armies, you'll quickly bear the bad news to your king.
Them sissy britches. Fat chance. So do you want a race or not? I've beaten everyone else in the whole world.
In that case, let's run.
Hey! God gives cheaters foils on their bums!
Yeah, let's see these miracle legs of yours.
Lo podemos alcanzar. Ya con esta teoría deberíamos de tener el juego
We sweat and toil to reach this moment.
The ancient ones lap at my sweat now. That war sweat the Roman gods hate so much, we long for.
Discard all that. A good feast with fresh battle milk on your brows is not something you will ever taste again.
Choke on my bones.
Con esta última atalaya que vamos a sincronizar aquí, cerramos la partida por el día de hoy. Agradecer a los que han venido a visitarme. Gracias, Night XS, por esta pequeña visita que hiciste. Nada, lo dicho, ya el juego lo termino aquí, lo finalizo aquí y ya continuamos luego.